Top 6 Best Bone Conduction Headphone 2022. Our top picks. Hey guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. I hope you're all doing well. So in today's video, we'll discuss the top 6 Best Bone Conduction Headphone 2022. Our top picks. All the product links are given in the description video below. So without further ado, let's jump straight into the video. Tayogo. Weighing in at approximately 30 grams and featuring rubberized pads to prevent vibrations from getting uncomfortable. The S2 can be worn relatively long without any discomfort. The maximum battery life of 6 hours can be disappointing if you want it to see you through a full day of work. But this shouldn't be a problem because most people opt for bone conduction to remain aware of their surroundings while working out. And speaking of working out, you don't have to worry about sweat damaging the S2 as it comes with an IP55 rating. The construction features physical buttons for volume and playback control, making it easy to stay in control of your music while you're away from your phone. The only annoyance in the build is that the rigid rubber band around your head is not adjustable, so you can't wear anything else while using the S2. As for music, you shouldn't expect much. Bones weren't created for listening. It's unlikely that we'll ever reach audiophile levels of hi-fi using this technology. To sum it up in a sentence, the music sounds like you're listening to it from far away. This can be a problem if you're in a noisy environment. AfterShokz OpenMove. The two earpieces sit on your cheekbones and work using vibrations to transmit sound to your auditory nerve. Unless you wear the earplugs and deploy the earplug EQ mode, this leaves your ears open to hear what's happening around you. It's somewhat refreshing to put the OpenMove headset on without switching ear tips, since the two earpieces aren't going into your shell likes. The earpieces are pill-shaped and marginally smaller than postage stamps. At the same time, the gripping force is relatively strong for something that sits in the sensitive spot in front of your ear. It may take a little getting used to, though it is not tight enough to cause pain after a few hours of continual wear. Bluetooth pairing is a breeze. As we test the multi-point pairing feature, the OpenMove reveals why it offers a potentially decent proposition for listening at your desk and during workouts. Bone conduction audio tech relies on the sound being transmitted through vibrations on the bones of the head and jaw, bypassing the eardrum and relaying it directly to the inner ear. Hence, it is virtually invisible to those nearby. You'll still be able to talk to your colleagues if you wish. Beginning with Michael Jackson's Billie Jean, we soon find an open presentation with the leading edges of the intro. Jackson's main vocal and backing stylings present and correct within the dynamic track. At this entry-level price point, there's always the delicate issue of compromise, a balance between an excellent sound for the money and a sports-worthy fit and features. Mojawa. The headphones resemble other headphones with a behind-the-head connecting band. You can see the Alula safety device in the photo above. It is just a reflector that slips over the back band, improving your visibility when walking away from a vehicle. Fancy name, simple purpose. At the ear ends of the device, we see a pair of transducers that rest against your head in front of the opening to your ears. This is where the magic happens. They aren't speakers, but transducers that transmit vibrations to the bones in your head and jaw. These bones then send those vibrations directly into your inner ear, making them nearly silent to others. There are more advanced functions for switching between calls and placing calls on hold. Pressing the button for 2 seconds can also invoke your voice assistant on your device. There are 3 physical buttons: power, volume up, and volume down. They hid the status LED behind the metal plate on this side. The Mojo 1 headphones sounded good. YouthWhisper. The YouthWhisper feels comfortable and lightweight when worn. They sport a flexible and durable headband with a soft silicone patch. The sounds are decent and never sound muddy. The 200 mAh lithium battery can achieve a full charge within 2 hours. When complete, playback time for music can last up to 8 hours. The standby mode can last for up to a whopping 480 hours. There's also support for fast charging, A 15-minute charge will give you about an hour of talk time. The YouthWhisper Lite also supports Bluetooth 5.0 and allows for multi-pairing. It's pretty helpful when you need to connect to 2 devices at once. You don't need to disconnect from one device just to hear and answer another. With this plethora of features, it's easy to see why the YouthWhisper Lite Bone Conduction headphones are ranked as the best for running in this list. With their high IP rating, they're definitely designed for running and other outdoor activities. Plus, they're lightweight, and overall comfortability makes you forget you're even wearing them. One thing the manufacturers overlooked in the YouthWhisper Lite's design is their microphone. There are noticeable background noises while taking calls. If you take many phone or video calls with the YouthWhisper Lite, that may be a deal breaker. Shokz OpenSwim. At 29 grams, OpenSwim weighs almost nothing. It boasts an IP68 waterproof design and can be totally submerged in 2 meters of water. You can tell this just from holding OpenSwim, which is incredibly light and flexible, with an all-in-one design that has no openings, not even for small microphones of a kind that you would typically find on headphones like these. On the right side of the temple, there are 3 buttons, 1 for switching on the product and 2 for altering the volume and using long presses for skipping back and forth between tracks. On the skin side is 4 tiny gold connectors. When used out of the pool, the OpenSwim work like any other pair of bone conduction headphones in that they allow you to hear your surroundings. At the same time, you go for a run, typically what they're providing popular for. Do that and OpenSwim sounds pretty good, with no annoying vibrations. Still, they lack a little volume if you're running around busy streets. Again, that's no different from most bone conduction headphones. Thank you for watching. If you like this video and want to hear more from us, please subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to get notified of our new videos.